Hey everyone, Stephen from Database Tycoon here with another installment of the weekly Bootup. The first story I have for this week is about the Pope, believe it or not. So if you've been following the Catholic Church or the Pope, then you'll know that he released his first Encyclical this past Monday. It's over 40,000 words, written entirely about AI, which I think is a first for popes. And the document is called the Magnifica Humanitas. There's a significant detail about this, which is that he signed it on the exact same day, 135 years later than a different Pope Leo, an earlier Pope Leo XIII, signing the foundational text on workers' rights, a different encyclical that he wrote. So I'm sure there was a rhyme, an intended rhyme there between the two documents. So basically the argument is that control of AI must not remain in the hands of just a small few, and especially AI being used for warfare needs to be the most rigorously ethically bounded and constrained. So, now the Pope is weighing in on AI, folks. So welcome to 2026. The second story that I have for you this week is another unfortunate layoff story. So the company ClickUp will be laying off 22% of its workforce. The CEO is not framing this as cost-cutting, but he's framing it as a strategic move for the organization to move towards what he's calling the 100X org, which will be powered by 3,000 internal agents. And I'm sure that's going to go really smoothly. So we'll see what happens with ClickUp. But if you're a customer of ClickUp, just keep that in mind. You're about to be getting your software written by the 100X organization. Last thing I'll mention before ending this week is that if you're in the Bay Area, there are two major conferences going on in this data industry. So first is Snowflake Summit, which will be happening in the first week of June, and then Databricks Summit is following the week after. So chances are, if you're going to one of those, you probably already know about it, but you might still be able to get a last minute ticket. They're usually very great conferences and they're worth going to, and even if you can't get in, there are always a lot of satellite events that are worth checking out as well, and you'll definitely extend your network a bit. That's going to do it for this week. Hope everybody has a good rest of their week and weekend, and remember to reach out to Database Tycoon if you need any help with your internal data processes, reporting, or anything like that. Thank you.